Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play the 7th Saga. Before we continue on with the plot, let's talk a little bit about stats and the like. Particularly, stats in reference to just how bad things really are for your character. Even more so for the regular, English version of this game, rather than this patched version. So let's look at something here real quick. And keep in mind that off-screen, I pretty much save scummed and got Lux to eat every seed I had, except for the last few I grabbed in that, in the towers there. So all of his stats are between 4 and 16 higher than they would be without them. Now, remember how he still doesn't get what they call the Elnard growths. When you hit level 10, suddenly all your stats go up by 1 point on average, and when you hit level 20, they go up another point and all that. So at this point, he's about 30 points per stat lower than what the non-player apprentices are. And yeah, Valsu gets hit with this curse as well, since we picked him up at level 13. He hasn't gotten the Elnard growth since then, so he's 27 points lower on average. And now that it's level 30 you get plus 3 on average. So once we get to level, from 30 to 40, we're losing out on that 3, so it jumps from 30 to 60 points below. And when we get to level 50, we'll be an average of 100 points per stat lower than the other apprentices. Unless you're talking speed or magic. You see, those kind of cap out at 255. And you would think by the time I gain 25 more levels, I would at least hit one of those caps. Maybe not with Lux, because Lux is a huge slowpoke. But, yeah, 255 is the max for those. Power and Guard and the other stats, they can go up as high as you can conceivably grind them. But yeah, so if you really want to cheap out this game, once you get to about level 30, kill off the partner you have, and go get another partner. One that's, level 30 in the game, because they will have gotten all their growths. And suddenly you will have this huge power spike on your side. Lux would be a good first choice for that if we weren't already using him. Lejes, also not bad. Esuna, not so much, because remember how I said magic kind of tops off at 255? Yeah, that becomes a little bit of a problem later. It becomes a big problem later. Mostly in that, well, it starts to become really, really useless. And it starts to become completely ineffective, past becoming, kind of useless. But you will see what I mean soon enough. And I'm not talking about the bit that's coming up in very short order. Oh no, that's a complete separate kick to the crotch that the development team put in here for anybody who decided, hey, I'll go with Esuna and Valsu and mop up the game because of high-powered magic. No. So anyway, that aside, yeah, Valsu, once again, about 30 points below where non-played Valsu, if I can think of any other word, is per stat there. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of see where you get on the power curve. You start to notice it really starts to kick in right about now. So anyway, let's continue on, shall we? And hope I'm not too severely under-leveled for this part. A town right passing Capel, huh? Okay. I might, huh? Okay. Why would I find it interesting? Just curious, really. Oh well. The prophet wishes to see me. And another Tettigen that thinks he needs to, protect a town, huh? Okay. Orphan, huh? Well, it sounds like we have a goal. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item up here. A bottle of ice. I can't have any more items. Let's see what's going on in here, shall we? The prophet wishes to see me. Yeah, don't need anything there. Okay. He's a king. You'd think he would be well known, but I guess that's splitting hairs at this point. Seeking help, huh? So does everyone else, apparently. King Lamele defeated Gariso about 100 years ago, so King Lamele is old. Okay. Not even asking us, really. He is asking us, but we don't get a choice, huh? Well, I guess we better stop Gariso. However, there are 7 runes. We've got to find the 7th, because we have 6 of them. For true ultimate power, etc., etc. Yeah, well, believe it. Sadly, that's about all I can say. Yes. Someone was looking for Lux. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm a robot. I don't care about cold. Yeah, cue up the theme, cue up the Let It Go there. I'm sure several of you just did in your heads. Let's see what you got. Nothing. Magic Herb 2s? Give me just 1 second. I'm going to stock up. Okay, fully stocked up on magic herbs and potions and everything else. Even though I pretty much full everything else, I just hadn't seen the magic herbs. What you got? Nothing worth looking at. Okay. Well, we could blame climate change. That seems to be popular for this type of thing. Although it's true here. Yeah, you never know. So anyway, not much else left to do here, and not too many people pointing me in the right direction to go anywhere. They kind of are, but they're not being very specific about anything. So, what we need to do is head towards the only place we can actually go, and that's a cave. I think. Give me just 1 second here. Yes, that is what we need to do. See, they weren't really forthcoming much about what we were where we were supposed to go. But we've got a little bit of travel to go, and look, it's a sword. It's an animated sword. Make your Pokemon joke now. Especially for a sword that stones itself. Yeah, pretty decent experience from a sword. Notice it only had about 4 or 5 hit points. Yeah, it still only took 1 damage per attack. Yeah, that's it. It took 1 damage per attack. No matter what you hit it with, and I just went the wrong way. Oh, man. Oh, look at you. Nice palette swap. I think we may have just seen the only new enemy types in this area in the first 2 fights. Well, that makes things simple. If I go down here... Nope. That hurt. That was pretty close to a 1-hit KO by a sword. I mean, I guess it makes sense and all. But still, ow! I'm just kind of glad those things don't dodge very often. Oh yeah, and swords will drop swords, yeah. Although I think I've already put that up for you guys this video. Nope, I still gotta go further down. So I get for not consulting my map. Okay. Hey, Valsu, punch over map. We know something else we got later. They're kind of swarming today, aren't they? There's our cave. There's an enemy. And the sword runs away. without any legs. Looks like it swings itself at us without any hands. Go figure. Okay, so we start off here by getting attacked. That's how we start off, getting attacked. And you do quite a bit of damage. I mean, not a ton, but you do some there. Let's go ahead and clean up there. And then beat up the big rock that used to be a spider. Oh yeah. There. Nope, already have plenty of potion 3s. Okay. Anyways, so I get to clobber you now. And Lux is level 31. Would have been nice, would have been so much nicer if that said 12 up, 6 up, 8 up, 8 up, etc. But it doesn't. Because the localizers of this game hated you and all you love. I like Wilme. Also getting to beat on helpless enemies. That's always fun. Yeah, better take care of that. And of course have to heal up Valsu. And get a seed for our trouble of walking this way. And get an attack for our trouble of walking this way. That wasn't a good trade-off for the giant spider. It really wasn't. I don't think it was anticipating me doing that. It should have. I mean, I'm predictable here. Yeah, you fail and you run away. Good call there. Good call. Really, he would have died horribly. And we're full on harps. This is good. Sometimes you make it easy and do my job for me. Stone yourself, make yourself a really easy target there. Nope, full up on harp still. Okay. And topaz for our trouble. Well, that fight was a little more annoying than it should have been, but we leveled. Can't complain about that. I guess we could, if we wanted to be petty about things. And we get to replace the magic water we just spent coming here because of that sword. And yeah, you better run. So let's get out of this cave, shall we? We've got a town. And of course you run right the hell away, depriving me of my experience. Experience I kinda need. Let's see, I need to purify. Let's go ahead and heal up while we're here. The pain is unbearable! The pain is unbearable. I wonder what that means. Well, I think we'll find out next time, because we're through this cave, and we've got to go hunt down the town they told us about. So, we will do that next time. Take care, folks. I will see everyone back later. Oh yeah, if you wanted to know, yeah, that's what it is. We can't use our magic now. Let that one sink in. And think just how screwed you would be right now if you were relying on Esuna as your main damage dealer. Just let that sink in. Take care, folks. See you later.